Hey guys, so it actually occurred to me as I was coloring my hair over here that this could actually be something that I could use as a teachable thing for you. So when you color your own hair at home, because I know a lot of us do, even though we would prefer you to go see a professional, you're just doing your roots with 20 Developer. If you need to do your whole head, as you can see, my roots are done, but at the moment, nothing else anywhere else is. I basically, with my little brush here, have gone in and taken each little section and literally just gone over just my root line, as you can see here, all the way through my whole head right now. And then just kind of comb it through is basically all I've done right now with 20 Developer. That's it. You're not supposed to run your color through your whole head with 20 Developer. That is a huge mistake a lot of clients do, a lot of them when we color our own hair at home. So once you have that on your root line like this, or on your new growth, as we say, because we're not plants, we actually don't have roots coming out of our head. Once you have all that color on your new growth like that, then you go back in with your color in a fresh bowl with only 10 volume Developer, not 20. Because 10 volume Developer is deposit only, there is no lift. And you're just depositing fresh color down here, so you don't need lift. So it's a completely different volume, and we're not frying our hair because we're doing that. And if you want even less than 10, you could go down to even less than that, which would be like 6. And then that's even less coverage. But if you have any gray at all, even the tiniest bit of gray, you want to at least do 10. It's not going to give you as good of a coverage as 20 does. But unless you're predominantly gray, you do not need to be using 20 anywhere other than your new growth. Everything else should only be 10 volume, and that is how we save the integrity of our hair. So I'm gonna go back in now that I've done just my root line, and I'm gonna color the rest of this now with 10 volume, with the same color, fresh bowl. So I'll be back. Okay, so I have the color all over my head now. As you can see, it's completely covered everywhere. So it occurred to me that when I had said before to use 20 volume on your new growth and 10 volume everywhere else, those of you that are not cosmetologists might not have a clue what I'm talking about. When you go to a store and you're coloring your hair yourself, even though we don't want you to, you are, you're buying boxed color. Okay, here's the only problem with that. I'm not going to go into a whole spiel about how that's not good for your hair because it's boxed, it's yada, yada, yada. No, I'm not going to, that's not where I'm going. Because technically, the bottle of color that's in that box is not the problem. The volume of the Developer is, because most of those come with 30 volume Developer in that box. If you open it up and you look at the Developer that's in the box, odds are there's a 30 volume on the bottom of that Developer. There's your problem. There's why it's drying your hair out. So what you really need to be doing, if you're truly needing to do it for yourself, is you need to be going somewhere like a Sally's or somewhere that you can go into, and you need to get your own Developer and keep it underneath your bathroom sink, because you can keep a big bottle of Developer under there and it's not going to go bad in between uses. You need to get a bottle of 10 and a bottle of 20. Remember, 10 is deposit only, so that is for everything that isn't the new growth. 20 is for your root line or your new growth only. That is where you're going wrong when you're buying it from a store and you're doing it yourself. And that's why so many clients come in and their hair is fried. Because we go, no, with boxed color, because the pre-mixed Developer is too high of a volume in the box. And a lot of stylists won't tell you that because they want you in their chair. So, in a real world, in a perfect world, you'd be in a stylist's chair. But we can't all afford that. And we're going to do it ourselves. So therefore, let's do it smart. And let's get the proper stuff. If you're going to go to Sally's, Ion is a really good brand. Their color line and everything is okay. Wella is at Sally's. Well, it's not so bad. Just make sure you know what you're doing with that one. There are brands out there that you can use to do yourself if you really feel like you have to do it yourself. Once again, we discourage that, but we know you're going to. So I'm going to sit here for 30 minutes with this on my hair now, let it develop, and I'm going to wash it out. And guess what I'm going to use today to wash it out? I'm going to use Living Proof. So they did something to it. It's new and improved. The Living Proof. This is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day, the shampoo and the conditioner. They redid something. and it's supposed to be even better now. It's going to make my hair shinier. It's more color safe. They reformulated. So I loved it to begin with. So let's see what the reformulation is like, because it's what I'm going to use when I clean my hair. I'll catch up with you guys afterwards. Bye.